these categories will be available for everyone. It doesn't matter whether you have seasons or not, these categories are here for everyone. So what these two categories are is that they are hot weather and cold weather. And these are kind of the things that your sim will automatically choose to wear during like heat waves or during the snow when it's freezing. So you get to now pick out what your sims are going to wear there. So you don't have to like have extra outfits in your everyday category or anything. You actually get to pick what you want to wear. Yeah. And there is some gameplay around this is that... So if it's hot, and I mean, if you really want to wear something that's like cold and like as a parka, you can wear that for your hot weather and your sim will wear it. And it won't matter because it's what your hot weather is. Same with cold weather. If you really want to wear a bikini, your sim will be allowed to wear that because that is what you chose to put in those categories.
Exactly.
But we do have filters so that they are generally what you should see people wearing in those weathers. I started doing that tagging, and we actually added a wonderful new producer who some of you have met on Twitter. So, got some nice, like, tank tops for the summer, spring. Yeah. Actually, spring-summer because of the flowers.
Yeah, we always try to give you some nice solid patterns here, as well as some really cool, like this one is awesome. I love this light, the white background on that shirt with these popping orange and purples.
Gotta have nice tie-dye for summer.
Fancy.
I think it's pretty cool. Actually, you should rotate it around.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait.
Keep going. Oh, you can do it. I believe in you.
All right. That's really cool. I like that.
So.
That's awesome. I like these colors.
This one was a fun one. Morgan was like, "What color is this?" I'm like, "I don't know.
It's a lot. It's a lot of colors.
Every color."
Yeah, this is really cool. I like this. I might wear something like this on a hot day.
Yeah.
To get the breathing going.
Real good on you.
I think I could rock it.
Yeah. So this is just a dress we'd made for Love Day. We wanted to make sure that every of the major holidays had something in cast for you. So. It's just something cute. It's like now this perfect thing to wear out on a date on Love Day. So, retro romper is
I love this
the best.
pattern. This pattern's really cool, along with this one.
Just keep saying every single one is the best.
Well, I'm picking out my favorites of each asset here. Because we just have so much. Oh, this one's also really good. All right, I'm done.
You. And then there's this swimsuit, which is actually something... We had a few swimsuits in mind, and we're like, we really want to show off all of the different seasons on the cover.
This looks like Mario.
Okay. But we wanted to show off stuff on the cover, and this swimsuit was one of the assets that was requested and specifically, finished really cool. So that we could do it in the cover.
Yeah.
Because it's just perfect.
Classic look. I love it. We'll go to that one later, but
of course you gotta have the Santa outfit
in all
Mrs.
the colors.
Claus.
Oh, I like the blue.
Actually, what's really great is we've got some leggings that are kind of like candy cane striped, and I think those look really good with this.
Let's see if I go to accessories. I think I set my filters.
Oh no, you had it.
That? Yep. Oh yeah, and we can throw these bad boys on.
Or the green and red ones even.
The green and red. We have like a
you
full.
Have to click
yep,
back.
I got you.
Click on it.
Leggings.
You had it. No, this way. Up one from what you have selected. Down.
Ah, bam.
Okay, now go back to the red.
The red. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing it. There it is. I like it.
I think it's the blue. Pretty awesome.
All right.
Okay, the blue is cool, but I just think that these two particularly.
Yeah. Okay.
At least I can't resist. I love them.
Simple white. You can't go wrong.
I actually really like the green in that one. But these, which is like a cover up, so you can kind of see the like bikini underneath.
Yeah. This is like.
If you want, you could put on like leggings or something and wear it as a dress.
Yeah. This is summertime by the pool. We will show you one of our new pool assets for the little toddlers.
It's so adorable.
Yeah.
And then,
bam.
This hair.
That little braid up there, the
gorgeous.
part. Here, let's zoom out a little bit. Here, let's get rid of the UI so we can take it in all of its glory.
Yeah.
Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, this
definitely
hair is
getting
very
better
nice.
at some of these more really good. Bob, of course, I feel like we've had some, but like this just has a little bit more texture hairs.
And then we have these.
Jill's favorite, if you did not hear that, the one with the bun.
And then we have these two, which if you want a multicolored stripe in the hair, you can have that. We also have some different patterns here. So if you change the color, the stripe will change. So let's go back to the red. And then if you don't like the stripe, you can go with a more solid look.
I think you were saying something about this yesterday.
Yeah, so this one and this one I pretty much wear on a regular basis. Only during the weekends, though. I'm more of I wear these. This is probably like a beach attire, and then this is what I wear around the house normally on the weekends. I don't wear it for work, though, because it's a little too revealing. But
I'm not
I
sure
pull
that
it
you
off.
can get away with that.
I pull it off really well. Really well.
Some good tank tops and fun colors.
I like that.
The Scarecrow hat's also kind of one of those for Harvest Fest.
So again, like really diving
so
diving into the textured hair, the curls, the tight braids. Our art team has found out a really good solution to make this stuff pop and really look good.
Yeah, this looks so good on so many people.
These hairs are great.
And then that hair that you love so much, it works real well for guys. Like
things. I love the lace.
dress.
Yeah, the lace is great. Oh yeah. So again,
party, like kind of a party hair.
nice little ribbon bow in there. That's cute. And when you change the color of the hair, the bow changes. That's nice.
And then, as I said, I think that the kids' hair is almost better. Like, I mean, I love the 2 side braids for the women's, but the texture on the curls is so good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And then one of my favorite things is that if you go put it on a hat, like this hair almost looks different. than our Father Winter. Are you gonna match his hat?
Yeah, we're gonna match the hat.
Not that one.
Oh, I keep doing that.
Keep doing that. I mean, it looks good with both, but it really is this hat.
This is fancy Father Winter.
These remind me of the Christmas ornaments, my family. And then, of course, the flower bunny.
Oh, that's really cool. Wrong? This is the flower bunny.
He's so
Very
cute.
nice. I like it.
He's got good texture.
And then, of
we're
course,
obsessed with the texture.
I
think that requires the blue variant.
Yes, exactly. Really so we can do that. So they're looking snappy. Yeah. Very nice. We have and then this is the one we skipped. We're coming back to it. We just wanted to show you the matching ice skating outfits.
Yeah, I think if the red one looks kind of like fire, so.
Oh yeah, really you're like Hunger Games. There are really cute assets in here. We'll save this one for last.
I mean, you got the elf, Santa's little helper.
Matching jacket for the child.
You really should put the boots on with that one.
Oh, the boots. The boots are on right there.
No, I mean those. Boots.
Yeah, that's super cute.
But there's one. It's the yellow to the far right.
But that,
or those ones.
Yeah,
those
matches.
ones match. They're so cute. I love the lightning. Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of patterns in there.
There's so many patterns.
We're not gonna dive into that. Oh my gosh, I ruined it. Number 4. Which one?
That everyone wants to see.
We'll go back to it. We'll go back to it.
It's so cute.
Look at him. He's so happy.
They just have their arms out like I can't move, which is kind of realistic.
Like waddles around.
Okay, so there's some great variants, and I think we.
Yeah. That's really cute.
That's so cute.
We
really
tinsel.
pushed for this. We were talking about how many.
We had to fill it out. It's very cute.
Yeah, and then if you go to the boy, we've got a nice classic bowl cut.
Yep,
which...
I think Emery had something like this in high school.
Yeah.
High school.
No,
I think what it's called. I lost the name.
Wetsuit style. Yeah, like the neoprene.
Yeah, snow boots. Rain boots.
I love these ones. These ones are classic look.
And again, solids and patterns. And then these.
Wait. I just want to see some of the patterns.
No. I just want these boots. I want these boots in real life.
These ones?
That's the problem. Yes,
these
please.
okay.
Thank you. Because they're so adorable.
Yeah.
I want these.
Ooh, the
so
white
badly.
ones. With those the gold hardware there. Yeah. I like it. Well done.
Okay. Sorry,
cool.
I just had to see those.
Okay. So that's Cass.
Yeah, it is. And then, of course, New Year's fossils.
Bam!
So, that's real quick.
Okay, pan around the world and show you all the crazy new visuals. So, if you can see that sunset right there.
Bring your roof up.
Bring the roof up.
Key. Whoa.
Oh, bring the roof up. Oh, you might
Raise
see
the
some.
roof.
You might see some decorations on there. So this sunset looks really good. Another thing that people have been asking about is, will the time of day be different depending on the season? And yes, it will. So we've actually adjusted how quickly or slowly the sun will rise and set depending on what season you're in. So we have a nice fall sunset here. It looks really beautiful.
Yeah, so there's a brand new button next to that phone. Why don't you click it, Antonio?
All right.
So this is the calendar. I know I've been teasing people a lot about this on Twitter, but yep, this is it in its full glory.
You found your glasses.
I did find my glasses.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. So it's got a lot of cool new features on it. First of all, you can see in the top left there's a pretty chill looking freezer bunny. Antonio will click around on different cells, and you can actually see that it'll change depending on what the weather forecast is.
Yeah, he's a
I'll
little.
also point out that that's not a bug. Antonio just really likes naming his families.
Oh,
in
yes.
Very technical ways.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
he does.
we do a lot of demos, and I'm always the one tasked with creating save files, and I need to keep things straight. So ignore the
Antonio's
family name.
really fun at parties.
Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah, you're thinking of like 3 people.
Emery's no longer joining us for this.
Okay, back to the calendar.
Yeah.
Back to the calendar.
His actual feature.
Yeah. Okay.
My actual feature, yes.
So this is really cute. I love this little cloud.
Yeah,
thing.
so there's tons of different little bunnies for every different weather forecast. The calendar will show your weather up to 7 days in advance, so you can kind of plan out what you want your week to do. And speaking of planning, that is probably the most powerful aspect of the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So previously in The Sims, you had to plan an event for exactly this time to start right now. So if I wanted to have a house party, I had to have it right now.
Exactly.
Now you can plan it for up to 2 weeks in advance, which is super useful in case your Sims have a busy schedule or you just want to make sure that everybody's going to be in one place at a single time.
Yeah, so for example, like if I click here, you'll notice this button's grayed out, but as soon as I get a little closer to the 2-week period, I have all the options.
Yep. And you'll notice that each one of these days has like a little briefcase icon. That's because in our household, we've got a teen who is a high school student, and the calendar basically shows work and school schedules of everybody in your household.
Yep. So do you want
People are
to...
asking. She doesn't have school on the weekends.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll get to that later.
She's
Well,
a llama scout
Yeah,
on the
we'll
weekends.
we'll discuss that in a bit. So do you want to quickly walk through the flow of the event stuff?
Yeah, let's make an event. What do you feel like doing?
So let's do a dinner party.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and set up a dinner party here. So we'll go. So as you can see, the flow is exactly the same with some minor new UI additions, and we'll get to that. So we'll quickly select some Sims. We're just gonna have a family dinner party. Maybe it's not
no
catered
caterer?
because
Okay.
no caterer. The dad wants to cook tonight. He just wants to make it a little more formal for the family.
Dad can cook.
So you'll notice pretty much the same except this edition.
Yeah, so there's a brand new drop down over here on the events panel, which lets you select what time you want the event to start at. You can select any hour of the day. You can't put 2 events on the same hour because, why would you book 2 parties at the same time? But you can set them even an hour apart.
Yeah, exactly. And a couple people of you are asking about new events. We haven't actually added any new events, but all of the events we've added in base game and the free packs and all that stuff. Those
the
will be
expansion packs.
Yeah, and the expansion packs. Those will be available through this new flow. So we'll do a 6 p.m. dinner party.
All right.
Let's go ahead and confirm.
Yep.
And there we go. We got a little icon there, and you can see our event populated on the left, so you can see who's coming, when it starts.
Yep.
What else can we do?
Well, we could add another event too if we wanted to have like a house party right before the dinner party.
House party, or maybe we can do. Let's do a house party.
Yep.
Set it up. This one we'll have a little more.
So you'll notice that the gold event checkbox was unchecked. You can only have up to 1 gold event per day, but you can have as many ungold events as you want.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and add that. We'll leave out a chef. Again, the dad wants to cook.
What's a good time for a house party?
Let's do
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Let's do 12.
12
11. Let's do an 11
Okay.
a.m. house party.
Yep.
It's like a welcome party, and then get out because we're having dinner.
Yep.
So the nice thing here is, so whatever the most current or the soonest event that's going to happen, that's the icon you get here. And what we do is we actually list out your day in a nice cohesive order, which is pretty good.
Yeah. It's super exciting because you'll be able to plan for the future. I know a lot of Simmers, when I was talking with them at EA Play, were just really excited about what stories they're going to tell with this.
Yeah.
Because it works with all our existing events too, there's a lot of content and stories that you can tell with it.
Yeah, and now you can finally plan events for times that your Sims don't have work. Because if you have 4 Sims in your household, they all have different jobs. It's hard to find that perfect time, but this allows you to quickly do that. And again, if you schedule an event and you're like, oh, I didn't really want that, you can cancel it.
Yep.
And remove it from the calendar.
Easy as that.
All right. So let's go ahead and close down the calendar.
So are these 1-week seasons?
Yeah.
Oh, we're updated.
Bam. Good. Okay. So in the left-hand corner, you know what? Just leave me alone.
These old people, man.
Okay, George, walk us through this new UI. What is it? What does it do? All the fun things.
Okay, as many of you guys know, we have holidays coming to seasons. This is one of the pre-made holidays. This is Harvest Day. You saw on the calendar there was a lot of holidays already pre-built. We have Harvest Fest, Winter Fest, Love Day, New Year's. These are ones that will show up there. But I know people have been asking, what if you're really a bah humbug and don't want to celebrate? You could also delete them from there, and you don't have to celebrate them. But for everybody else, all these holidays are made up of a bunch of traditions.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you look up in the corner here, you see that Harvest Fest is made up of 4 traditions up here. Mm-hmm. We have the ability to decorate, play with the harvest gnomes, have a grand meal, and be thankful.
Yep.
Yeah, and so each of your Sims in your house will choose to celebrate. These are called traditions if they feel like it. So let me just show you something really quick. Antonio, switch between some of the Sims here and look at that UI. And you'll notice that some of these Sims, they don't care about certain traditions.
It looks like the teen is anti-family a little bit, and she wants to do her own thing.
Exactly. So, oh, no, I
Move
just
the
moved
mic.
this.
Yeah, there we go. Adjust the mic a little bit.
I've got a monitor in my way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it up a little.
All right. So,
That's good.
yeah. All your Sims will basically have their own personalities that will feed into this system. Toddlers won't like date nights.
Yeah, they don't know. They also don't
This
know
Tyler
what's
doesn't like anything.
They're so young, they don't know what's happening. They're
Yeah.
like, I just want to play with my doll and bottle and leave me
Yeah.
alone.
And
give
bowl
him,
cut.
yeah. give him my bowl cut and blocks.
But this doesn't mean that they fail at the holiday.
No. Absolutely not.
Basically, holidays you participate in them, you get in the festive spirit of it. You, if you really succeed at all your traditions, you'll get some rewards at the end. But if you fail and don't participate, you're not going to get really punished. These are a great storytelling. Oh, wait, go back to that.
Okay. Well,
This is
I'll
one
let
of
you
the
finish.
traditions.
I'll let you finish, and then we can walk through some of the new
Well,
ones.
you know what? You
Antonio's
opened it.
going too
Let's
fast.
look at this tradition.
Okay.
We're looking at a
Messing
tradition,
every-
and for any of your holidays, you can add a grand meal here. I think we should definitely go with tofurkey. Tofurkey.
That is a waste of
I know.
time.
When you eat like
Okay,
vegetarian food, you feel empty
let's just say
inside.
like
I'm just gonna
this
do it-
is the Harvest Fest we set up for you, but this is not the Harvest Fest that everyone wants to celebrate. So, like Antonio, this is different for your family, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So we can change that, and we can change it on the fly while it's going. So
Exactly.
click that little pencil up there, and say that instead of holiday or a thankful spirit, you watch sports and go streaking.
Yeah, I mean, my
You
Harvest
know
Fest.
Antonio too well.
My Harvest Fest at home with my family.
Harvest Fest.
Harvest Fest.
You know what, Jill? Don't even let me get started on your slip-ups.
Oh,
I will link the stream in my Twitter.
be nicer.
Okay, anyways, my Harvest Fest is all about eating and typically football. The American
Yes,
football.
yeah.
There's always a football game on Harvest Fest here in America, so let's where is it?
Well,
Let's
these are the icons for your holiday.
Yeah, this you know what? Football always has hot dogs
Yeah.
and a party suit. So let's go with that one.
Yep.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What's get rid of thankful spirit. We know you're not thankful.
Yeah,
Not a grateful guy.
You see, there's a lot of traditions here. You
yeah.
can customize these however you want. They're really here for you to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are really deep. Some of them are light and allow you to just sort of put your own story on there. I'm really curious to see what our streamers are out there are going to do with the
Yeah.
stories they're going to create here. It's going to be great. Sports TV
Sports TV sounds like
there
a
it
good
is.
jam.
Sports TV.
and streaking.
And streaking.
Yeah.
Have to do streaking.
I mean, if my team wins, there
Yes.
might be some
Yes.
streaking involved.
Yeah.
So
Don't go
we,
to-
we may do that.
Don't go to Antonio's house on
Yeah.
And
Harvest Fest.
It's okay.
don't go to his.
Just embrace it.
I don't want to embrace anything when you're streaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep
Wait,
playing
wait,
the game.
Sorry.
Just to keep on that topic, let's.
Oh, I missed that.
Can you read us the description of streaking there?
Oh, sure. George will, because I don't have glasses.
Okay.
Remember this? You can't
yeah.
ask me to read things.
Okay.
Because I squint like this
Yeah.
and then everyone laughs at me.
So nothing is as freeing as running down the street with the wind in your face.
Yes, the face.
Yes.
Not anything. The face.
In your face. Yes. Okay.
And George, how many traditions can you add per holiday?
You can add 5, but here's a great thing. Say you don't want to celebrate anything, you just want a holiday like a day off school. You can get rid of all of those.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can delete all of them. You don't have to celebrate anything.
Like
But,
that.
but
Done.
we do want to celebrate.
We'll cancel it. We won't actually say
Yeah,
this.
and a couple other things you can do. You can set the day off, work or school, and then you could change the theme. So like, we'll get into decorations here, but yeah, let's look at some of these. Before you change the theme, let's look at the decorations on your current house.
Okay, let's go ahead and close that. We won't save it out. So, George, what's this little dusty box here in the corner?
So this is the dusty box that everyone has in an attic, in a basement,
Yep.
in a closet somewhere. These are where everyone's decorations go. 360 days of the year. right?
Exactly. So, should we show them the? Let's show them the quick pan out first.
Yeah.
So we take down decorations.
Take all the decorations out of the
Okay.
house. So wait. So we put this moment in here. The Sims don't interact with this. This is for people who've grown up watching
Christmas Vacation?
Christmas Vacation,
Yep.
and really want that moment of putting up the lights. So show us. Put up the decorations.
So we're in Harvest Fest. Let's put it up.
boom, pops up to the
Look at
front,
that.
shows the lights. Everything that you've chosen to decorate your house goes up.
Yeah, so this is a nice. We've heard back in Sims 3. I remember as sort of.
You chose Harvest Fest. Let's
Yep.
look at your neighbors real quick.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
So if we pull out a little bit here.
Just pan on the neighbor. You notice your neighbors are also celebrating. They've got their decorations up.
Yeah, so the goths here, they have these nice little dangly lights. The dangle lights.
Dangle lights.
You're a real fan
twinkle.
of dangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're into streaking, but
Mhm.
most of us call them
Yeah.
twinkling.
A little too
Yeah.
much dangle there.
Dangle lights. Leave me alone. That was so mean.
So, your neighbors, they'll decorate within that sort of that theme you choose. You don't get to like specifically choose what's on each of those. They'll
Yeah.
randomize each time. But
Oh, really quick while we're here. So with the festival work that we did, we actually have the ability now to start rotating objects into the open street. So you can see we have a little spice cart here that actually sells some apple cider, and this will rotate per season. So
Yes.
during winter, you might get a hot cocoa cart. During summer, you might get an ice cream cart. And then spring, you get a cupcake cart. And those will randomly rotate through depending on what world you're in.
because
Spring?
it's fall right now.
Let's do spring. And let's
Makes
actually
sense.
confirm
Let's
it
do it.
here.
Confirm it. So it's not going to change the decorations in your house. Those are up for you to change.
Exactly.
But if you look, the neighbors will all follow your lead
Festive.
and start changing to the spring
Yeah.
theme, and feel festive there for
I
you.
love these little pastel colors here. Very
Yeah.
cool.
That's why you love the
And
dangle.
I like a lot of things. Don't worry about it.
your neighbors are going to decorate their house starting the day before the holiday, and they'll take them down after. Decorate the fences ourselves. Let's select the holiday decorations for this Harvest Fest.
Yep.
And select fence decorations.
Yeah, let's do fences.
Yeah, and you see we
Oh,
have
actually, here, let me pan the camera just a little bit so you can see them swap. So you'll see some fences right here. Just pay attention to them.
yeah.
So we'll do fences.
Yeah, and you see we have a bunch of categories. You can scroll through them all, but we have banners, garlands, lights, streamers,
Yep.
icicles,
Yeah.
and buntings.
Yep.
I can tell you practiced.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely practice.
I have solid hovering skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's great.
I know people are asking about icicles. I really like buntings on the fences. Anthony, what do you want to put up on those fences?
So I love these ones down here.
The dangle.
The dangle.
The dangle.
It's all about the dangle. Let's go with something a little more related to Harvest Fest, though. So let's do these. So watch the fences.
and you'll see the sim is going to come
Yes.
over. She's going to start like digging through because you remember in these boxes, lights are always tangled up.
Yes.
You have to do some work before you get them out
Yeah.
there.
So look, she's pulling them out. She's digging through them.
Yeah.
Interaction's almost done. So
Yeah.
look, bam.
Yeah,
Swapped out.
It's up there. And they'll go over all the fences on your house. They're pied everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So again, like this is gonna add that extra element to you guys in your house builds and really make it sell for the holiday. You guys on Twitter over the last couple of weeks about creating your own. We created created Halloween. Mm-hmm.
So
We created Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah. So we have an open day here on Friday.
Yep.
Let's go here.
Yeah.
And we have a new button.
Yep.
We'll click Add a Holiday. So what do we want to do here?
I'm gonna go with the pumpkin head.
Pumpkin head's
Yes,
pretty
We're
good.
gonna make.
Yep.
Let's just do Halloween.
Yeah. It's not going to be Halloween.
Hallows
it'll,
Eve.
it'll be Boo Day.
Boo Day.
Boo Day.
Because I
Oh
like
yes,
that.
yes. Okay, Boo Day is great.
Yeah.
Decoration theme.
Very neutral.
Let's do Spooky.
Yeah, spooky's good. So what do you do?
So, I mean, Halloween, there's might be some of
No,
that.
no streaking.
People are wearing
No,
things
not
on
in Boo
Halloween.
Day.
Tricky. All right. So I typically
Trick or treat.
trick or treat.
Yeah.
So we'll select that.
Wear costumes.
That seems like a good one.
I spend Boo Day with my boo, so romantic spirit.
Oh, yep, that's right. Terrible puns, all from George.
Yeah.
Where's this one?
Hey, Platinum Simmers is running a bingo card.
Oh,
This
yes.
season.
Oh, yeah.
on a
How's that
date.
doing?
So you spend time with your boo.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's see,
what's
Emery.
Stu's?
Emery, what do you do? Ooh, like ghost stories.
Yeah, ghost
Oh,
stories.
Ghost stories.
Yeah.
What else?
Ooh, there's some spooky spirit, or you can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's. Which one? Bless you. Remembrance or spooky spirit?
Let's go with spooky spirit. That's
Perfect.
something
Yeah. So this is great. Once you've created this, you can edit it at any time.
Yep.
You go and change it. Those holidays will repeat year after year until you cancel them.
Yep.
That happens with all our holidays. And so before we go to that, the very last type of holiday, some people have picked up on rebate day there,
Oh, that's right.
which doesn't sound like a traditional holiday.
No.
There are some surprise holidays, and they will randomly appear in the next 7 days when you get to certain weeks. I've sent out some what I thought were clever riddles on
Yeah.
Twitter about other ones. We're going to leave it for you guys to discover.
Oh,
She's
she's
taking
texting
the
her
phone?
phone.
No.
She's like, look at this. Check out what I'm watching. I'm watching walking
What
past
time
the
it's-
Clemontes.
Star.
Is she taking a photo?
Yeah. Well,
She's like, oh man, these guys.
What's going on? Instagram.
Scarecrow. He has a name. He has a backstory. We'll let Jill talk about that while I keep building my relationship, because cool things might happen depending on your relationship. with
Yeah,
them.
yeah. And actually, while you're building that, would you be able to zoom out a little bit so everybody can see the relationship bar that he's got
Oh,
there?
that's right.
Yeah. So if you hover over,
Oh, he's in the middle of a tree.
oh, he's chatting.
There it is.
Okay, if you hover over, Patchy
Uh-huh.
is his name, by the way.
Patchy the Strawman.
Patchy the Straw Man. You will see where your relationship level is, and if you keep talking to him, if you keep, I don't know, you can kind of make fun of him, and that's okay.
Yeah.
He's just happy to have a little conversation. Really, it doesn't matter the
Exactly,
topic.
yeah.
So really quick, actually, let's increase that rel
Here,
before I
I'll speed
start.
it up a little bit.
Before I start writing.
There we go. Okay.
All right, so it looks like you've maxed out your friendship with Patchy.
We didn't want it to be too hard because there's really cool Easter eggs when you
Yeah.
when you build your relationship with them.
Might
so
as well,
you-
might as well just get to the fun stuff. So the cool thing about Patchy, other than, I mean, look at him, it's a little terrifying.
So also really quick, when you max it out, you unlock some new interactions here too. We'll go into those later.
You can do things. So you'll get his outfit. So if you like what he's rocking, you can rock it as well. Just if you jump back into cast, we've got like 3 different color variants there, so it's kind of cool. I've got a pink one. Also, so this is the really cool part about Patchy, and am I looking at the camera? I don't know who I'm looking at.
That's the camera.
Oh!
Yeah.
All right. That probably sounded terrible. So the coolest thing about Patchy, we've done a whole bunch of gardening updates, which Rebecca will get into later. But if you max your rel with Patchy, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after that, around noon time, Patchy will come to life and actually help you out with your garden, which is awesome. He just runs the Master Gardener autonomy, which makes him very, very handy to have around. So be nice to Patchy.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
It also
And
has
boom!
one. Woo! Glass roofs! Glass roofs!
Yeah. So this was actually one of
And that's it.
this is one of Jill's features. We can really quickly go into Build By to just show you how these work. So when you click over here, you can go into Roof Patterns, and you'll see, what is this, 6 new options.
Yep, they're all different.
So do you want to talk about these a little bit? We have this nice, that's the one we already have, so that's not interesting at all.
We've got the thinner panels.
Yeah, hold on. George loves doing this. You hit G and get rid of that
Grid.
pesky
Yeah,
grid.
G for grid. Here's our nice little honeycomb pattern. It's gorgeous.
This is
Just
my
sheet
favorite.
Glass. Yep, just glass.
Yeah.
This is great.
Full transparency.
We've got the what's the title on that one? How do I describe it? Ornamental scrollwork glass roof. We purposely, I was telling Morgan when she was writing the test, I was like, don't call it ornate. Whatever you do, don't call it ornate.
Ornamental.
And another really cool thing about the glass roofs is this is a base game update for everybody.
Yep.
So you're not going to have to own seasons to have these glass roofs.
Exactly.
And just based on stuff that the dev team has done, you can do some of the craziest,
Yeah.
most gorgeous stuff
I mean,
with these roofs.
Wait, so we'll repeat.
Go. We'll figure out how many traits there are.
I believe there's like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a mystery. Play the game.
Yeah, so here's our winter world. And again,
Winter World.
winter world.
Yeah.
Not winter world. This is our world in winter.
This is
So
Willow
like
Creek?
I mentioned before, our environment team did an insane job. Like, look at the lake on the right there. It is frozen, but it's not completely frozen over. We like left some cracks and details to really bring out like what winter can do. We can see the trolley there's coming by. They have a little snow on
the
top.
roof.
Yeah. So this is Willow Creek in winter. And again, we have the pond over there on the left. It's sort of just peaceful. Like
Yeah, it's
the
gorgeous.
snow falling.
familiar.
It's very nice.
Just like home.
Yeah, it is very
South
cool.
Dakota.
Back in South
Yeah.
Dakota.
So
or Michigan.
the ice skating rink on that right there, on the right of our house. You notice during fall there was actually nothing. But when winter shows up, we'll actually spot an ice skating rink right next to your house, so you can go over and skate with it.
Next to every house?
Not every house. It's some random place in the neighborhood you're in. We'll try to spawn a skating
Well, that's
rink.
walking distance.
Yeah, it's close. All right, so I don't know why I set that camera.
That was a good camera.
That was an awful camera, Jill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are those icicles?
Jill has different
Yeah,
standards.
so we have.
I do.
So because Winterfest just started, we also decorated a little bit for that. So we have some icicles here, or not icicles, but icicle
sparklies.
lights. Yep, and then we have these awesome little bunting. What do we call these, George?
Bunting.
Are they
Those are
buntings or-
eaves, but those are garlands. on
Garlands. And for some reason, we have a kiddie pool over here. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
We have a kiddie pool in winter. Okay. So, George, do you want to maybe talk about what these holidays, the traditions are that come default with Winterfest?
Well, I'll just.
No.
I know. Well, I wanted to
you
show
decorate-
everyone how it works.
Decorating is one of your traditions.
Okay, so let's go ahead and click here. And what do we
Don't
want to-
sabotage.
I'm not going to sabotage. We're going to decorate with?
Yeah.
Okay, let's decorate with.
What's,
let's do ornaments.
yeah.
We'll start with ornaments. Actually, I typically start with garlands, but
Okay.
let's do ornaments.
Yeah.
Red and gold.
Sure.
So we can click this, and let's make it a family affair.
Yeah.
And while the family decorates, we're actually going to send the toddler over here while the
Yeah.
family's occupied.
Time to decide.
We're going to have him try to sneak a little present.
He's feeling sad. He should
Yeah.
get some presents.
Yeah.
A sad present.
I mean, toddlers can never reach the tree anyway, so
Hi, I'm
they're
a toddler. That's a lie.
they're just gonna, well. Look, he's coming. He's like, oh yes, they're occupied. I'm gonna go steal those presents.
Lurking bolt.
Here he comes.
I know some of you guys are asking about the sabotage, but I think with this family, we won't sabotage. I think we'll let you guys play around with that later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna have a nice holiday for once.
He's coming. Look,
Christmas is gonna be good this year.
He's a little cool.
Well, until Antonio cancels it
Yeah.
again.
Until
Okay.
oh no, the kid just stole a present.
He stole it. Did he? What did he get? Did he get something good?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I closed it. My bad. What did he get?
He gets a lots of love bear.
Oh,
He will
so
treasure it.
nice.
When you get those gifts, they'll go into the Sims personal inventory, but if they're too big, they go into the house
Household.
inventory.
Yep, exactly. So our Sims are decorating here, and you can see that this little thing is flashing up in
Yeah.
the top left. Did Steve move our heads there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can see this is flashing, so you're actually building progress towards
Yeah.
it, correct?
Yeah. Can come over. They can contribute to it. It'll get bigger. They'll start opening up the presents as those get depleted. It'll open up. Oh, you turn the lights on. Nice.
Yeah, I just realized they were saying it's a little dark, but it's because it's daytime right now.
Yes.
I'll pull out really quick just so you can see. So it is daytime, but
you're like a blizzard.
there's a little bit
Yeah.
of a blizzard right now, so we had to turn on the lights a little bit.
A small little note on that tree that I think some builders might like. With this tree in particular, we sort of set it up like a lamp, so you can click on it and change the color of the lights and light
Let's see,
controls.
light controls.
Not everybody might want to do this, but
The
if you want to
color.
change the color and the intensity, you
Just
can
this
go
one.
ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it purple and blue trees? Make them brighter.
Ooh, I
but
like this one. That's
just so
kinda
you
nice.
know, you can get a little bit more customized in with those lights.
Awesome.
So,
Cool. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's place one really quick. Actually, I think I might have placed one
we-
already.
We have to just tell people what this is.
All right, Emery, this is your thing.
Yep. So thermostat's pretty basic. You can make it warmer or cooler inside your house. Depending on the current season and weather outside, it'll save you money or cost more money. So it's cold outside, so being warm will cost more money.
Yeah, let's go ahead and set this.
A lot of people on Twitter have asked me if you can build your Sims with these, and yes, if it's really cold outside and you make it colder,
Right,
your Sims
right
will,
now.
like what Antonio's doing.
Yeah. No,
Your
I love
Sims
this though.
are
Like the
not gonna be
little,
happy.
the little VFX shows you. So like at a glance, you're like, oh, it's actually
Yep.
set to warmer.
Yeah.
And then when I set to cooler, boop, blue.
Yep, it's one of those
So-
fancy new
Old
smart
systems. We
thermostats.
really are going to try to keep moving forward with that.
Yeah. Season trees, I've heard that.
Season trees.
Yeah,
All right,
season
let's turn on season trees. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I clicked stars on accident. Oh no, there they are. There's the tree, and we also have some stars there.
Yeah.
Do another one. You got to show us at least two.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's do set effects. Oh, have that one set lighting, party lighting. Let's do twinkles. I love twinkles. I think it looks really good.
I love twinkles.
I love twinkles. Oh, the dad saved it.
Twinkles and the dangles.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the Sim
need to
skills,
know that.
the Sim skills aren't maxed out yet. But as you build your skill, you can actually do crazy tricks like spins, backflips. You can do a lot of really cool tricks with a higher skill level.
Oh, bailed.
He saved it. All right, and lastly, let's go ahead and set effects right now. So it is sort of a blizzard out, but if it's not snowing and you want to tell that story, we actually allow you to set some various effects. We have snowflakes, sparkles, stars, confetti. So let's go ahead and start with some sparkles.
So if it was summer, you can add.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you
Oh,
can
that's
see the stars swirling around. You can really make this a nice romantic moment for your Sims, depending on what music you play. Let's do another one. Let's do confetti for the birthday party roller rink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have confetti. So I'm super excited about this. This is one of my favorite objects for the pack. Here, let's actually practice some tricks too. now
You
that-
know, we saw this one spawn next door to your house, but can I put it on my lot?
Yeah, we have 2 sizes of skating rinks. We have a small and a large.
And the small one is still pretty big.
I think this is this is the small one.
Yeah.
And quick one, Antonio.
Yeah, to practice a routine. So what she's gonna do, she's gonna skate to the center, and she's actually going to perform a routine. And while you're performing, if there's Sims around,
Okay, okay.
oh, Father Winter, he's trudging.
He's like, no one's home.
This is perfect timing. Is he gonna go talk to the?
Oh, you don't
snowman?
have do you have a fireplace in your house?
No, I don't have a
Oh,
fireplace.
that's why.
Oh! No, he slipped. Father Winter didn't make it.
Oh god.
First you cancel Christmas.
Sorry.
All right.
I know some of you guys aren't tired of the snow, but we have 2 other seasons to show. Like, I mean, summer you guys know, but we have this for spring. So again, this
loved
because I'm tasked with making all these saves. I think to make this save, it took me almost 2 hours because I had to set up for all the seasons, the weather effects to make sure we could show
Yeah.
off everything.
It was for EA Play.
Look at
too.
those,
Yeah.
those puddles
Well,
for me.
So
At EA Play, we wanted people to jump in and get to see
Okay.
the holidays
Get a view
and
while you're
everything
talking. Yeah.
right away. So that's why Antonio made these great saves for everybody, and
exactly.
it was nice.
Let's go. Oh, I think my keyboard
I
might have
love the
took a.
rain. And then you get to see the shine in the road.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Okay, let's go ahead and pan a little bit. So yeah, you can see.
see the
So if you
rain.
look at the water here, these little ducklings are swimming around in the rain. You can see the refraction off the water. We can pan over here a little bit. So you can see some of the roads too. They're starting to glisten. You can see the puddles building up there for the
Waves
rain.
even.
Oh wait, what's that? What is
Oh,
that?
What are they holding?
Yeah, he's holding an umbrella.
I think you're like CC.
So he's walking.
TV, like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's that?"
And to your left, we have Sim walking around with an umbrella.
That's what we risk when we got live TV.
Yeah. Yeah, live swapped out that ice skating rink with a roller rink.
Yep.
So you can actually click the roller rink and you can do similar interactions, but instead of having ice skates, you have
Get
some
umbrellas
blah,
for your Sims.
Mhm.
So you don't have to have umbrellas, but if you want them, you have to place this down and pick an
I
umbrella.
definitely don't want that black umbrella.
blah. No, you're not.
Isn't more fun?
Uh-oh.
You're making her
Yes.
skip school.
That's fine.
Wow.
We need
You're
her- we
so
need her home.
horrible.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
I think she has to be.
My keyboard for some reason is starting to freak out a little bit. Okay,
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
Excuses.
I know, sorry.
So you've got your classic solid colors on the first one. Then you've got some back and forth
Fancier-
patterns, including
is-
like
Is
rainbow.
that from
I-
Raccoon City?
Yeah, I think this might be a Resident Evil reference. Who knows?
It's pink.
I like it.
And then you've got. Well, isn't umbrella?
Yes,
isn't
it's
that
a-
one like
it's a-
red?
yeah.
Okay. Then you've got like ladybug look. You've got polka dot rainbows. You've got watermelon, and then ducks and these little like I think they're like cherry blossoms.
Oh yeah, the cherry blossom. It's more of like a summery shade instead of.
Yeah. So both the cherry blossoms and the rainbow polka dots are actually like see-through ones.
Oh, let's show off that then. Let's hear.
Okay?
Okay.
And then just come outside into the rain, and he will pull it out.
So he's swapped into his cold weather outfit because speaking of which, we have a new UI in the bottom corner. that we
Oh, it
really
just took us
didn't-
2 hours
didn't
to
even
talk about
cover.
this.
So in the bottom corner next to the time controls, we added a weather and seasons UI.
Oh yeah, that little thing.
So you know what day you are
Yeah.
in the season, what the current weather is, what the current temperature is, and what the overall forecast for the day
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
So the forecast matches the calendar, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. So you could see right here, it's the forecast is rain. If I open the calendar, bam, forecast is rain. So we also allow you to quickly access that without having to open up the calendar UI. So this is that new umbrella Rebecca was talking about.
Oh,
That
It's
is nice.
very cool.
So my umbrella is similar. It's just got a black instead of see-through. So.
Yeah. Let's follow him around.
But it looks so good.
Look at that, his reaction.
leave
He's
him
like,
like-
oh,
It's
we'll cover the
raining.
toddlers.
Oh,
up
no.
here.
We needed a
Let's
shower anyway.
let's go ahead and play.
It's got
It's okay,
polka.
we've nearly killed him a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still kicking.
That is a hardy toddler.
Yes, this playing in the mud puddle and having mud fights do affect hygiene. Your Sims will get a little grimy. This. So, yeah, Emery's back.
On and on, people.
Okay, so Emery, what is this?
This is the brand new weather controller. I believe it's called Dr. June's weather control device.
Dr. June's weather control device.
Yeah.
Change
Okay.
current weather.
And so, because I set up a save previously, I upgraded this thing completely. So
Yep.
there's like what 100, not 100, but
Not
there's like
100.
a bunch of different.
maybe like 10.
Yeah,
But
I need to stop like over dramatizing
Yeah.
things. That gets me in
do.
trouble.
it's very Italian. of
Yeah.
you. Talk with the hands.
I talk with my hands
okay.
all the time,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I'm
So,
Right.
what do we got here?
So the weather controller can be used to control the weather, obviously. You can also change the forecast for the rest of the season, or one of the funnest things is that you can change the immediate weather or the immediate season.
nice.
So
The rain is starting to annoy me because my Sims are getting all
Start with the
sopping
weather.
wet.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and change that.
Yep. So let's change the current weather.
Clear
What do we want?
skies.
Clear skies, or do you want to start with something crazy?
Yes.
And we change it back
Sure.
after, right?
Sure. Let's do snow. That's
Okay,
crazy.
let's do snow. Let's do snow. He's gonna
So
put
this
away
is
his
a really
umbrella.
fun object. So you can see a bunch of cool VFX. You can see the little pump down there.
Don't get too close. Whoa.
Ooh.
Just a little farther away.
Okay, Craig. Ooh, scroll out for this one.
Yeah.
So you can see this radar dish on top is getting ready to fire up.
Beep, beep,
We've
beep,
got
beep.
a very, very large stick that he's about to use.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
I believe
Should I
in
pull
you.
out? Should I pull
I
out?
believe in you.
Let's zoom out a little
Let's
bit.
see.
Yep.
And he pulled the stick.
Is it happening? It's
Yeah,
happening.
Oh, it's
happening.
spinning! It's spinning. There we go.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
And he has a cool little. We'll stay tight there for this view.
Successfully changed,
Mm-hmm.
and
It'll take a little bit for the weather to
Ooh.
actually
There we
change
go.
over.
you can see he was starting to breathe the cold air
Yep.
Yeah,
air
yeah.
early,
And
and now it's
again,
snowing.
Look at down here, our UI updates
Yep.
and everything to tell you the current
So
forecast.
you can see that the forecast was rain, but now the weather is snowing because
Exactly.
we changed it. We didn't change the forecast, so the forecast will determine what's going to happen in the future. But we've just kind of messed with Mother Nature
Yeah.
here, so
I
Do
mean,
you know
the
how long
crazy-
this lasts?
it lasts a while.
Okay.
The crazy weather reporters can't predict that a mad scientist is going to change the weather. They're still
I mean-
forecasting that it's raining, but
Yeah.
clearly it's not.
And as Antonio said before, he basically set up the save beforehand, made sure the skills are really high. But if your sim is low happiness skill level, you could fail to change the weather. In fact, there's even more catastrophic failures where you might
Ooh,
get a little bit of a electrifying
To
surprise.
start turning a little bit.
Ooh, there's a little Boy Scout outside.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, Rebecca, you want to run us through all the new stuff we added and maybe tell us what is carry forward for our players who don't have seasons?
Grow
I will
our
do my
knowledge.
best.
Okay.
Because you only have 3 minutes.
That's
and-
fine.
No,
No,
guys,
no,
guys.
no.
Emery-
We're gonna go over.
Yeah,
No,
Emery and I
Nobody
still
knows.
haven't even shown objects.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
We're
too
kicking Ninja out and we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. So we did quite a few things. So one of the biggest things we did is that for seasons, all of your plants will have seasons that they grow in. When they are growing, they will create their harvestables, and that is the season they grow in. When if they're not currently in season, they will go back to a dirt pile, and they are out of season. They do not grow, and then when they come back in season, they'll come back, start growing again. Right now, if you have the plants inside, they will be sheltered. So this is actually similar to a lot of our other tech, is that if they're under a roof, they are considered sheltered. And so they will grow all seasons, regardless of what their actual seasonality is. And one of the things you can see on the tree here is that we wanted to show, since trees take a little longer to grow and they can't really go back to the dirt pile, we wanted to show like they're in season by their have flowers on them.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like in bloom. And I think I'm wondering if you take these outside, like whether it would change.
Let's just leave them here for now. Again, we
Let
have so
people
much
explore.
stuff.
Level 2 of gardening. If you want to water more than just one plant, you are gardening and watering an area of plants. So you would garden like this whole planter box at one time.
Yeah. So people are asking specifically what the free stuff is, and just to really delineate, can also pretend garden, or do you want to?
that should work.
So you'll notice.
Unfortunately, you've kept really good
Yeah.
care of your plants, so it's hard to like do much. So they're all
Oh,
watered.
they are.
Yeah,
They're
that's
all watered
that's the
really,
only problem.
really nicely. Okay.
But you could actually you should do that sell all.
Okay. Yeah.
Supercell.
Let's
So
do
this is
Supercell.
like one of the top level things that you're going to get here. So basically, it's going to harvest all of these plants at once and sell all of them in one interaction.
So keep an eye on all the plants.
Come on, give me the money.
Wow.
Money.
So you'll see a nice chunk of simoleons there given to my
So
sim.
that's just an easy way to get through a lot of them. Now, it is still an area of effect, so you'll notice on the plants over there, they aren't part
Yeah.
of that. So we still do have some you can harvest or, supercell again.
Yeah,
Career, so without a career,
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, she's terribly uncomfortable.
Well, you did just
Well,
set a
she
swing
Oh,
of
her
bees
mom.
and
Those
she's
ones
right
are
now.
good.
Yeah. What's up?
The world wants to know.
The world.
Can you die by getting stung by bees?
No, you can't actually die by getting stung, but you get very uncomfortable and it's not very fun. There's no death by bees.
Can you date bees though?
You can't. I mean, you can't romance them.
One person.
You cannot romance them because that's very weird. I mean,
The whole movie weird. I don't know.
Don't judge people.
Yeah.
B-movie.
okay. So this is our roller
She
skating
looks
rink.
very dazed.
I just
right
want, yeah.
Well,
Does that like mess her up more?
Yeah,
Yeah,
her,
it does.
depending on her emotions.
Oh, such a sad.
Let's go ahead. Let's perform a skating. A
lot
lot
of things
So I
are
just want to
by
show you. So
Stunning.
I don't know if we
Stunning.
can guarantee.
You
the
can't
lighting.
guarantee anything.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool.
So it's gonna start raining.
So one of
he
the
pulled out
things.
that lovely umbrella. He's like,
So
I've been prepared.
you can still get struck by lightning with an umbrella.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't it
And
up
all
your
it-
chances?
And your Sims do get kind of tense. So actually, if
influence
you
like
want to
that.
go into the reward store real quick.
Oh,
Oh,
my-
he lost his umbrella.
Yeah.
It broke.
I sort of flipped past it really quick, but if it's storming out, your umbrella will invert and it'll actually
yeah, if it's
break.
windy.
Yeah.
So real quick, go
She's-
into the
she is
reward
like-
store. Storm
So
Chaser.
does
Ah,
this-
So that's the
Storm
one.
Chaser.
What does that
So
do?
these are people that actually love the thunderstorms.
Oh.
So instead of getting this tense buff all the time, if you're really big into storms, you'll get this. You can get the Storm Chaser one, and I think you get a positive buff instead of the negative one. You're like, yes, because
love
I mean,
Down.
we kind of wanted that realistically, if your umbrella breaks, then you're gonna have to go get like a new
Yeah,
one. So
exactly.
this was kind of the in between.
So again, this is sort of. Whoa! You saw some lightning. There you go.
Cool.
All right.
I just love the flashes.
Yeah. One of my favorite things too is actually the sound change.
Yeah, that's true.
So, also the UI in the bottom over there.
Oh, we just got electrocuted.
Oh,
Did you get
Oh,
electric?
no.
Wait, let's go to this one. Let's see what this is. This is actual struck by lightning.
Oh, he got struck by lightning.